Today what we're going to do is create a map for Paul Revere's ride. And what we're going to be using, our tool is going to be Google My Maps. So you can certainly click the link if it's been put into Google Classroom for you, or you can just go ahead and double click and type in your Google My Maps, press return or enter, and it should take you to a Google search. We're going to go ahead and click on Google My Maps, and chances are your screen's going to look exactly like my screen. Absolutely nothing is here, and that's fine because we're going to go ahead and get started with one right now. We're going to go ahead and click on Create a New Map, the red button in the upper left-hand corner, and it'll take a moment to generate the map. And there we go. So it's going to start out with a map of the United States in front of us, and what we're going to be doing is creating a map of Paul Revere's ride. So we're going to be including several different places that he either started from, ended up, or was a stop along the middle. A couple of things we want to do first. Over here on the left-hand side where we've got the white box that has Untitled Map, we want to go ahead and give that a title. So let's go ahead and click on that, and let's name this Paul Revere's Famous Ride. And after that, let's go ahead and put in your team's name. And below that, a quick description if you'd like to. This is a map of Paul Revere's Famous Midnight Ride, or something like that. Just a real quick caption to let folks know what this map is about. We're going to go ahead and press save, and our map has been renamed. So below that, we've got some different options that we can utilize. The first one is this untitled layer, and that's actually, let's go and rename that to the ride. And a layer just means this is going to be like an overlay, one section of this map. You can add lots of different layers to a single map if you wanted to, but we want to just go ahead and add one. Okay, so the ride. Up here at the very top in the middle is our search bar, and this is where we can type in the different places that Paul Revere has been. Below that, we've got some other tools that we're going to be utilizing as well, but mostly the tool we're going to be utilizing will be the add marker and the draw a line, so we can actually make a connect the dot kind of a line from place to place to place. What I'm going to do is just one very quick marker adding. So we're going to go ahead, and this whole ride began at Paul Revere's home, which is now a famous U.S. historical landmark in Boston, Massachusetts. So let's go ahead and type in the Paul Revere. Oh, and it autofills for me. So Google, very smart. Pretty much you'll start taking letter recognition and figure out where you're looking for. And this first one is where we're looking for. The Paul Revere House, North Square, Boston, Massachusetts. Let's go ahead and click that. And it's going to take us in to the Paul Revere home. And this is where Paul Revere began his famous ride. So we want to go ahead and add this to our map. And we can do that in this little information box by going to the plus, add to map. And when I do that, over here on the left-hand side, underneath the layer, the ride, is the Paul Revere house. I can click this closed, and now I can move on to the next stop in Paul Revere's famous ride. Hopefully this is enough information to get you going. As you start to add the other individual spots or the other locations on the map for Paul Revere's ride, you'll want to connect them with the Draw a Line tool, which I don't really need to get into because I'm sure you guys can figure that out. All right, good luck creating your map. This is worth many points, so make sure that you're doing your very best job to earn as many points for you and your team.